It's our favorite part show. It's our favorite part show. We all love our program. Blah, 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 Fran and Joe.
What's coming up on your program?
G'day, I'm Liam at Self-Air Podcast. Ben.
Hello there.
Belle.
Yay.
Producer Andy.
Present.
Producer Brody.
G'day.
Producer Tom.
Hello.
Why did you say
Oh,
Belle?
you're just rolling through it very quick.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, I like
Got Mace Dog in the background.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
No mic in front of her, but she's just in the room.
Yes, I see. You know, Friday, team member of the week, she starts sniffing around.
You don't want to.
Sniffing around for some praise.
You don't want to be part of it. Why not?
Well, to be fair,
Well, we don't have
there's only
enough
6 mics.
Yeah.
Hey, share.
Share
Alright.
mic.
Well,
Come
Belle's
share
not going
mine.
to let her share her mic.
Oh, come share mine, mate.
Can you
Yo,
just get off my
gatekeeper.
back, please? I'm all good.
Yeah, I think but there is a point of business I want to get to pretty shortly, but just recapping on yesterday's decision to slaughter Bill's mum on the Off-Air podcast.
Yep. I haven't checked. How did the Alpha Squad take it?
Yeah, a few posts.
With a whimper, there was no.
What I will say is a mate of mine texted and said right choice, and also my own mum said, yeah, I think it was about time.
What the hell? Who's the mate?
Tom, his name is.
Jacob Alexander said the wheel has to be a shoe-in for team member of the week after that performance.
Oh, it was good. It was, and look, have you spoken to your mum since, Belle? Has she sort of,
Oh, yeah. No,
through the Ouija
she's-
board, obviously?
Yeah, no, she was all right about it. She had a laugh and moved on.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Well, now we just got to hope her sister doesn't fire up.
Well,
Should be
yeah.
silenced pretty quick.
Well, the thing is, like, your mum, you know, if it was like a rarity to get a comment of her from
Yeah.
her on the Ben Lima Bell Alpha Squad, it'd be like, oh, that's funny, like Bill's
Yeah.
mum's getting involved. But it was more every post there was a comment that didn't kind of make sense.
I
Was
know,
the was
I know.
what
I-
what
we
ended up
know what
get-
happened, okay?
Yeah,
We
we
don't
know
need to
it.
go back
Yeah,
there.
look.
I
Hey,
know
we can,
what was
move
wrong.
on. We can move on.
Can we move on to the
I got an
post
order of
in
business.
the Alpha
What is it?
Squad?
I think I might have carpal tunnel syndrome. Anyone know what that is?
Yes, it's
Your hand
like
gets a bit-
I think
stress.
my wrist is killing me.
What have you
I
been
think it's
doing?
from holding Freddie. Because he weighs 5 kilos, and I'm holding him like multiple times a day.
How are you holding him?
All over, like
Just
I
on your wrist?
Well, no, your wrist bears a lot of the weight.
Like a
I was just
waiter?
wondering, does anyone know what that is, and do I have
Yeah,
it?
yeah. If it's in your wrist, like
Yeah,
here,
it's, in
and
the
it's
top.
like
It's in the top of my wrist, and it really hurts.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably,
yeah.
you know, that time you shattered your arm and your dad fixed it with chopsticks and sticky tapes. Probably wasn't the best.
that's
move.
why-
you are
that's-
you are touching the wrist with a bone that's
It is,
protruding.
but that's why I think it might be carpal tunnel, because I'm starting to get it in this one too, and I'm holding with both hands. So I'm like, I think
Just you got to do more of the. I don't know.
I didn't realize you were a nanny.
Fran Drescher's in.
No, I don't know. Just change it up a bit.
Have you
Can
been
you-
pulling your pod too much there?
It
Same amount as always.
does seem like you've been.
If anything,
badgering the witness.
I've had less time, so less.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Your wrist is having withdrawal.
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
No,
Your wrist is frustrated.
the point of biz in the Alpha Squad is somebody posted after we did that podcast with the radio meme page.
Yes.
They posted pointing the finger that Brody is the rat.
Well, yes, we do have Exhibit A here. When we were joined by the anonymous person behind the Australian Radio meme lords.
There is someone I will reveal in the Nova Breakfast team that is a part of the intricate system which is the Australian Radio Lords.
If you want to hear that full chat, it will be in the bio. Pop a link in the bio.
Yeah.
First time I've said that.
Yeah.
That's a new feature we got.
I mean, it's like 2 episodes down.
Yeah.
You need a link in the bio.
Yeah, no, I think that's the whole point. We were saying try and get more listens on the
Yeah, it's from
podcast.
like a year ago.
If we
It's
start-
not even from 2 days
No,
ago.
I think it's from 2 episodes ago. The link's in the bio.
It'll
Check
take
it out.
longer to scroll down.
Oh,
in the,
fine.
in the
Then I
bio
won't say
again.
it. Fine. I won't ever say it again then.
Well, yeah, what I would say is it's our little chat with that meme page has worked out well for them because they've got another 200 followers.
Yeah.
since
Have they?
then. I think they had 300 when we were talking to them, and now they've got 500. But like, yeah, if you don't know, you can look up Australian Radio Lords, and it's just like you'd get some of them, you probably wouldn't get a lot of them. It's very like I feel like if you're in radio, you're like, oh my god, they're talking about people I know and like stuff that I care about. But like for the most part, people are like couldn't care less. But yeah, there has been some accusations thrown around.
I think they said that in our chat to make us do this and think that there's someone. But I don't think there is.
I see. You think they're trying to cause division?
Yeah.
Or are you a part of it?
Well,
And are you trying to throw us off the scent?
no, because then they did say later on that I messaged someone at Fox to then
Seems like
an
you've got a
address,
link.
and I
You've got
think
a
they
link
may
to
have
the inner
even been
circle.
referring to me, but I'm not.
All I know is there's a rat in this building, and we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Yes. Ben's not listening. Ben's tuned out.
What are you talking about? I'm
What are you
on the
doing?
Radio Lords page.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, is it Brody? That's the question.
Brody, yeah, there was a bit of heat in our group chat going around about you last night, because there was like an Instagram story post about like most undervalued producers in radio, and Brody Pomeroy was on that list. And I think I was the first to point at you and say, "You're the guy." And to what do you say?
I will say that there had been other names prior to my name mentioned.
Yep.
And the page had ousted those people for self-nominating, and they did not do that to me, meaning that I didn't. And I also sent you a screenshot of my Instagram DMs.
Yeah,
It would have
because you're
appeared
the
there.
actual page, so you didn't need to DM the page. And
Brody's
you
not the
wouldn't put yourself
page.
in it.
The guy, I would love for this to end with Brody being the page. The guy was sitting next to me when we were chatting with
Yeah, he's
the
one
page.
of many.
It's an impressive magic trick.
Like a puppeteer.
He's like a ventriloquist. He had his phone on loudspeaker.
Most undervalued ventriloquist in Melbourne. If that
But
was the
Andy
case.
was also
Andy?
named in the undervalued.
Yeah, I was
producers.
wondering who it was, and I think it's probably one of the 200 Alpha Squatters that probably joined the page.
I see.
Who are Andy fans. A man of the people.
Oh,
Could have been someone
the
from
Andy
the Plinth,
Dome, the Andy fandom.
the
Andy
Plinth-
Dome.
Well, look at the Plinth Patrols. Yeah, they're the fan.
Oh, I'm not denying they're not there.
Tom, you've been very quiet throughout this chat. Is it you?
Ooh.
Are you in this group of people from different radio stations, producers and such, making little memes?
No,
Have you ever? So you haven't sent anything to that page
I haven't. No.
because you like and comment on the post.
Yeah, because they're funny.
Yeah.
I
Tom
don't even
loves
comment.
Ross,
I also-
I have
so-
never
Okay,
commented on
sure,
anything.
you like you don't comment.
I've
That's
actively not followed the page. I just sort
Yeah,
of
you're in this weird
I
strike. Where you're like,
ghost-
I'm not going to follow.
I
don't
ghost
think I
look
care.
at it. Well, I don't want to be like thrown in the mix. I don't want people.
Yeah,
to think
I also
have anything
don't.
to
I
do
also
with
don't
it.
follow it, but I will often just check it.
The same.
It's
yeah.
fun.
So where are we at for who
I
we
also
think
don't.
it
I don't
is?
think there's like when you. I don't think like even if there is someone on our team sending the memes, like why do we care? I couldn't care less.
Out
It's
of
funny.
curiosity, I don't care if you're doing it.
Yeah,
I think
right.
I'm
Yeah.
just interested to know.
I can't sleep at night. I
don't
want to
think-
know. I want to know who is behind it.
I don't think. I think the person that we spoke to that was voice modified. I reckon they said someone on our team was a part of
Yeah.
it just to
Totally.
make everyone
A
stir.
cat amongst the pigeons.
A cat
How do we,
amongst-
how do you
there is-
feel
yeah.
a few days on my Jimmy and Nath theory?
I think it's
you're
lost a bit of weight
it's
now.
gone.
yeah.
It's gone cold. We've gone
think-
cold
Yeah.
on that
I
lead.
thought it was red hot for a while.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think I am solid with who I think it is.
Who do you think
Who
it
do
is?
you think it
Andy?
is?
Well, I think it's obviously someone from the Fox team, obviously, and
I think it's your mate James from the
have
Fox
like
Bill.
a mountain.
Well, it wasn't his. Like his.
I think I could convince
All
the
I know
jury.
is the first we saw the origin of that,
Yes.
and the first 5 people who followed that were all the Fox team.
Yeah.
And then he texted it to me saying, "Hey, look at this page."
Yeah, it's got to be, and the
Happened on
boss of
Ra-
Fox and all those
Yeah.
Fox people
yeah.
were just
happened on ratings day.
Yeah.
Followed all the Fox people first. All the Fox people followed it first. They all liked all the posts. The guy, James, messaged Bell, and then the person we spoke to on the phone somehow knew about a private message that you had sent the guy.
Which is weird
Like,
because,
come
why
on.
would they say, yeah, Bell sent a message to James saying it's personal, and then James passed that on?
Yeah.
And then they
Weird.
did that thing, you've shown me the messages that guy was sending you. They were doing that thing where they were over-explaining to make it not them. Like, oh, look, we've tried to reset the password link and found a phone number, and
We've heard
it
it's
could be
this
them.
person.
We've heard it's this
Yeah.
guy. There's some random guy
it's
that
you
no one's
guys.
heard of.
I think
like-
one thing's for sure: when it does come out who runs it, if it ever does, immediately everyone will lose interest.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dip
As soon
will
as
be.
you,
Why
as soon
they're
as
not
you
gonna
know
come
who
out.
it is, no one cares anymore.
Can
And
I?
everyone listening to this podcast who's not in radio and also does not care.
I think people
I
find
think
it
that- 'cause-
semi-interesting.
Well, mystery is,
Yeah.
it's like that the Masked Singer show. It's
Yeah.
like there is even if you think the show's silly or whatever, it is like, but who is the crumpet?
Yeah.
And then when you find out it's someone who was on the X Factor in 2011, you go, oh, I actually don't care
I
anymore.
always hate this time of year because I toss and turn when I try and sleep. Like, who's the crumpet? I can't
Who's the
sleep.
crumpet? Who's the Euros?
It'll just come out at the radio awards. That's
Yeah,
all. Or not come out. It will just be a hot topic.
I think 60% of the memes are funny. I think 40% of them are kind of mean or pick the wrong target. So I wouldn't want it to be me. Like, if I was the one that made the page, I would not want it to get out because I think
There's a few that
I think it's some career-limiting
Yeah.
posts.
I think the rule is you always punch up. And there's a few that could be, you could say, oh, that's punching down. But it depends. I mean, who's
also,
punching?
I also think there's a sweet punching up zone. Like, I wouldn't be making... If it was me, I wouldn't be making memes about Duncan Campbell, who's one of the most senior guys at Australian Radio Network.
True.
I would like to congratulate them first off. I think they have played an unbelievable game. They have been like the Zodiac Killer. They are functioning on a far higher level to any of us. And they've baited everyone into thinking it. And then everyone
seems
starts...
Brody really likes
They've
them.
white-anted everyone. So now everyone suspects everyone else on every team.
Yeah.
Which I think is very well done. I'd like to give them a round of applause for that.
Fair. That's fair.
Fair play.
Yeah, it's true. Got us talking about it. I think we actually said when we saw it, we're never going to talk about this in the podcast because we don't want to give it light. And now we've sort of dedicated like 3 episodes.
Taking on a life of its own.
I also like them because they DM me and said, "We love you, Belt. We think you're the boss." So
it's Belt.
I like them now.
Fair to say it's Belt.
Yeah, no, that sounds like something
So
Bell
it's
would say.
no one on our team.
Can rule out Nova, guys. Nah, just having fun.
Yeah, but they made a funny Hamish and Andy meme about me too. It's
nice.
very cute.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Cute.
Is that you self-pleasure into the photo of Hamish
Well,
and Andy?
no, I don't think it's it's like it's that I don't know who is that.
Wolverine.
What's
That's
Superman?
Wolverine.
It's Wolverine looking
Is it? I thought it was Batman.
looking maudlin at a post.
I've always
Hamish and
thought
Andy.
that meme was about to self-pleasure, like put the shirt over the head with the tissues and lotion.
hell,
No,
bro?
is that,
Oh, maybe.
have
Of
I
course you'd
misconstrued
think
that meme
Maybe.
for years?
I think
No,
so.
yeah,
I
that
think
meme's
so.
just more like you're. I always see it as like you're missing.
Yeah.
Like it's
You're
like
missing
you're
that
you're
person.
longingly and lovingly looking at an image or something. So it's like you're
Yeah.
missing.
What do
Which
you
was
think?
the one that they made of Triple J, and then you guys with a picture.
Yes.
What's your take on all this, Macy?
She doesn't care. You don't care, do you?
Do you
No,
care?
actually, I think they're funny. I've been
All of
watching
them?
it.
You think they're all
Oh,
funny?
some of them I don't really get, but the ones that are to do with Nova, I think are funny.
Do you think anyone in this building has a finger in that pie?
No.
I'm gonna go around. And start. All I'm saying is I'm gonna be sniffing fingers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out
I'm
whose
with you.
finger's been in that pie.
Manny
I'm with
took
you.
it 20 other day.
Macy, is it you?
You'll know I'm way too dyslexic for that stuff.
That's a good alibi. The spelling's too good.
All right.
Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us on the Off Air podcast.
Wondrous.
Clint.
Clint.
Clint.